So I think I speak for everyone when I say that Mitchelle is definitely Esther 2.0.
I don't know what you're talking about. What the fuck? I love people, okay? Fuck you, I ain't going no motherfucking way if I had them. Sickness got to do with me. You are sick in the head. I ain't dying from it.
It's contagious.
Hey guys, it's Moran Raleigh. Hope you guys are all doing well today. So Bkchat Houston have hit us with their first episode, and before we even get into it, I want to know what's going on here. Like, why are you spinning a microphone in the introduction? What are you doing? And then we have somebody else who's dancing outside the ambulance. I don't understand what is going on in Houston. If this is what you lot do, it's cool, no judgment, but why are you dancing outside the ambulance? I didn't expect that to be in an open credit scene. Like, I feel like, bro, what are you doing? Anyways, let's just get straight into it. The whole idea of, I don't know, when I first saw the question about, you know, if you're with your friends, are you this person of thought and reputation and etc, etc, I was like, do we really have to be talking about this for 15 minutes? Number one. Number two, for an opening episode for a brand new season to bring on a good impression to a lot of people, i.e. majority of the London audience, because this is where Bkchat comes from and most of us are going to be tuned into it, are you really going to have such a weak topic for your opening episode? That's something that I didn't understand. Like, it should have been something very crucial, controversial, that you could talk about, that could be very in-depth, intense conversations that could have incited a lot of attention from viewers and audience. So I feel like they started off with a very, very weak topic, and needless to say, I did lose interest because I could never actually consciously sit somewhere and talk about thoughts and reputation, etc, etc, for an hour. I couldn't be able to consciously do that, but it is what it is. Now we have the whole idea of perception, and I feel like that is the main theme of this episode, and some people were getting it, some people were not. I.e. we got Mitchelle first and foremost, and I feel like this lady, we all damn well know, dominates the damn room, but I feel like she speaks way too much. This is a discussion, this is not your show.
Sickness got to do with me. You are sick in the head. I ain't dying from it.
It's contagious.
Examples. You see your friends, chill. You see your friends getting married, so what? You wanna...
And I feel like you keep on over talking people, and you know, you were even spilling some tea about this Chris guy, and you lot were clashing as well, talking about how he was doing X, Y, Z, and how he's coming off as a bit of a hypocrite because he's doing one thing on the show and one thing off the show. I don't even know, I didn't see that tea coming. So hopefully this type of stuff can provide some form of future entertainment for the show. And then we have Miss Brianna, you know, carefree and all, let's just say. And I feel like, I don't know, because I feel like she represents the physical embodiment of people like Reba. They look quite similar, and we see Reba as this person with such wisdom, so that we just immediately think that she might be exactly the same, but she's not. My girl is jumping from every single building, every single tower, talking about so many different types of subjects that have no relation to what you're talking about.
If I get to know someone and they see my character and they know I don't roll like that, you should go by that judgment. Why are you concerned about my friend? Why are you concerned about my friend? But why are you concerned about my friend though? No, that's where I'm getting to.
Hoe, but it makes you look like one if all your partners are hoes.
Keyword, look. But that's what reputation is. Reputation is what people perceive.
Talking about self-love, why do I care about this, why do I care about this? I'm like, I agree with what you're saying about self-love. You are diverting from the conversation, the topic at hand, and other people in the cast members had to keep on pulling you back in, because that was not what was being discussed. It's about your reputation, perception, which I feel like Jayden really touched on quite carefully. It's about perception. That is the key essence here. We also have Stephanie, you kind of touched on that as well. Both of them would, I would say, would make a lot of sense from that perspective. And then we have also Tay, Mitch and Chris only enticing that by saying you are your environment, you are what your environment is about at the end of the damn day. You may not yourself be A, but if everybody is a B and you're hanging around with them, you'll be seen as a B. That's basically what it is. Like, that was the main topic of conversation. People weren't able to understand that. And you know, one massive contradiction is Mitchelle was talking about, I don't know why I care about what people think about me. I may not be seen as X, Y, Z, but then at the end of the episode, she was very quick to say to Stephanie, I thought you were this, I thought you were that. Clearly falling for the fact that she must have thought she hung around with certain people and she associated with herself with that, therefore she gave that look and people fell for it, which was Mitchelle, the same lady who was arguing that people don't fall for it. So I was like, that's just a massive contradiction anyways. But my favourite character in this entire cast for right now, as a name right now, I feel like is Joy. I feel like Joy is somebody who's just simply just classy, just sweet, says what she needs to say, doesn't over talk people, and I feel like she actually thinks before she speaks, and she jumps and she's able to comprehend from the other people's side to see where they're coming from. I feel like Jaylin and Joy do that quite a bit. There's a lot of cognitive flexibility because you're thinking about how other people are perceiving and thinking about what they're saying in a discussion.
Shit. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's right that they're doing that, but it's what it is.
I do feel like, I don't know what this guy's name is because I don't think his name was in the credits. So we're just going to call him, not White Boy, but we're just going to call him the Trump supporter. It is what it is. I feel like this guy was making quite a few good points as well. So, you know, he is one to watch, I feel. You know, he really was doing the most with his hair, grease lightning and all, but it is what it is. I don't know his name, so we're going to go Trump supporter. I feel like he was also agreeing with Chris and Tay Mitch, and those three out of the boys are probably people who are making the best points for me personally. But I do feel like people like Brianna was simply diverting a bit too much. We have Mitchelle, who simply was trying to dominate the room and talk too much. And, you know, that in itself is just irritating. 50 minutes, I don't want to hear 50 minutes of this conversation. I feel like when you are packaging abroad versions of Bkchat London, they need to be 30 minutes at the max. Don't make it too long. Nobody's got time to be watching the show. When it comes to Bkchat Houston, New York, we only just want Bkchat London even more. That thought just comes into your head, number one. And number two, you want to give this show a chance. You want this show to have a good impression on you. But why is it an hour? Make it 25 to 30 minutes. Talk about the topic. Let everybody has their edgeway in. Call it a day. And I feel like that would have been much more better. And I feel the topic was very weak to begin with. We don't want to hear about thoughts or reputation for an hour. Bring in a controversial topic. You were talking about molestation, which I feel like was important. You were talking about homosexuality, which was important. Bring that stuff under the first topic to enthrall your audience, that we can already build those bridges with those characters, that we can continue to watch the show. I feel like that is just a simple. I feel like I should work in PR because I swear to God, this PR marketing stuff is clearly just coming off the top of my head. Let me know what you guys think of this particular opening episode. Did you guys like it? Did you guys not like it? I feel like it was an okay episode. I feel like it was a better start than Bkchat New York. I feel like it was in a better leg, so hopefully I'll be more inclined to watch future episodes. I know damn well you guys are waiting for my reviews because I've been seeing in the comments below you lot are just waiting for me to review the show because everybody's too lazy to watch it. Listen, I don't blame you because 15 minutes is a mission, so ain't nobody got time for that. Especially when we're not really looking forward to watch the show. We're just watching it for the sake of to see if it's good. But anyways, my favourite characters, I would say, from the boys' side, maybe Tay Mitch, and from the girls' side, I would say Joy. I feel like those two are pretty good, sensible characters. I would also like Jaylin, and Stephanie was quite good as well. Brianna, I feel like I was rooting for her, maybe because of the trailer, and she was very vocal. But in this particular episode, I feel like she was diverting too much, and Mitchelle needs to just calm down. Like, bruh, you're doing way too much. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys think of this particular episode. Follow me on my Instagram, please. The deals are below. And subscribe, guys, as well. I would appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll definitely catch you guys soon.